Alright, I'm seeing my movie be a kwaba. Na yemfa Merry Christmas in advance. Emma Ashefuni na Yankupon Ishira Bibia na Yankupo Boa Fesi say na wajibisa die etimi abom. Kase amen. Amen. Na in fact MPP Bronya Wedi enyomude. MPP Bronya Wedi enyomude. Because omwedi ntwa sebi in our political history no ebinyen see that this is unprecedented what defeat. Na se o ma sha say blame games. we say obintin say esimesi nso say obintin enti se o mu nipa eye den emu edi sa ntwokese we. But me in my own analysis no you odus be bekwakutie. But in my own analysis no make say the arrogance of power, their what do you call it, pride, and what too much squandering of money and wasting of what our resources and our more hiding I could do baby more dream anyway. Munim Urewe Franco the Hitler, yes, and say the no our Lawson TV. Young for credit in my Lawson TV. Baby, I kwame tenko ewo. Now, over we have to see analysis. In fact, why analysis? Watch them the reasons why NPP for your mulusu and a toss mu papa. Uti in some Franco Kaina. In fact, Aquano, he is such a brilliant political analyst, commentator. Yankoti Sansen Emfa Embra. Lawson TV, Lawson FM, Yemfa credit no emomo. Yinti insem no emfa mekoba midnakaina ebetwa so Yankopon ehira.
Elections in the internal primaries. They lost it, Kwame. The truth is a better pill, and I don't care how people feel this morning. I want to be honest, I want to be sincere, I want to be truthful. If you look at the internal elections at NPP for Koye, in the internal primaries, they suppress the will of the people. A group maybe candidate na projecting some person with the neighbor, and this is a Jubilee House the way neighbor. If you look at the number of votes and and 61%, I said to myself, say problematic. Now, Kwame, if you look at Kenya, 37%, the 37% was organic. Because if you look at our election and no more, Kwame Tanko support way. And one for support among the PA, but you position your film. It became too empirical claim among focus adabi. You are chastising and making sure some comfortable you move your film, and people had issues with it. Now, Kwame, if you look at internal primaries now, Obekaya, Kenya compare what Japan's and Kofobi and Nomabi. Our election in Tomo internal primaries, he cannot do campaign with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia if he's working with those people, whether we like it or not. Open very charismatic in Ghana politics. People have faith and confidence within him. It's clearly a company called Japan. Whether we like it or not. Kwame, if Ken, I can't say. I don't pay me back. I have been here before the Monfanco and Nano pay. What I've been Debbie, them best here and say, postmortem when you go back, Moon the Emma MPP abysmal performance 41%. Yes. Whether Asmasi or Bentin or no, young holy honor. Okay. What were the problems? The sense of a Kufuado. Yes. Niema Kufuado. Okay. It can't be. Okay. I mean, the challenges. Okay. First of all, they chose a wrong candidate. A wrong candidate. You know, Muchusuye. Now, no more Mujina Suina cast or call this kind of elections in relation to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Kwame, Nina Nkoyi. One. I'm saying Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is coming from the northern part of Ghana. And Tony John Dramani Bechem or the northern part. And Adam no say he won only one region, one home region. Out of that region, and John Dramani Mama Bonifem from he got to upon the polling station, he got zero. So it tells you say if you go to that northern part, Amwa, when it comes to religion. Now, if you look at true and true Islam for now, they believe say we are Kremuni and say be our call for other areas, say be our but if you look at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, people even label him to be a religious prostitute. Among us, when I'm sorry that way, when I'm okay, say maybe true baby. Thank you. Edru baby almost so wakwa say Jesus Christ is the savior. No baba be fa Christ oba be fa Christ for and if in camofona and they were not happy with it. And they had issues with it. Kwame, they are tosumiensa. People labeled Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to be someone I want canokre. They said he was a pathological liar. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia goes to Asampa FM. And he said, what is your signature project in the northern region? Was so called Paulugu Dam. Paulugu Dam, the Bank of Ghana gave them $12 million. Kwame Nadam no because it's a white elephant. There's nothing over there. But say why your signature project. Now what the NPP force and copy almost on manifesto. It was brought in their manifesto. So much about Paulugu Dam. So I want to ask. As someone know what can I no cre? And I said be a no cre. Now Kwame, well, if you look at the economy, Agyapong affecting the new patriotic party was about the economy. Because if you tell me say John Dramani Mama Tama all free office, now the dollar was 4.2. 20 pesos. The NPP came out to tell us, say, if you look at Referee John Dramani Mama, he's a bad manager of the economy. And as I did, young problem for Referee John Dramani Mama. A lot of Ghanaians bought into it, buys the idea and says, there be, you better about a referee Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. NPP captures power. Kwame, the reason why we vote for politicians is not to come and re-echo our problems to us. There should be problem solvers. They should give us solution. Another compromise says, I said, and Kwabra Bonko and Bizo. Me ma me papa kura wuja me kura na ma japade o ma jene san man tie se ntia me boy sha odabi obia wo reason and now that beside John Dramani Mama said the bent na bia dum so ba he might give you a reason, but the problem is to solve the problem. That is why we voted for you, not to come and read the problem. 96.3. If you look at the economy, a rising ya could do 17 Ghana cedis per dollar, 17 per dollar. NPP from Kwana bet me catch us idea 17 is such idea for me tell you me just down idea 17. And they will give you reasons why Papa NDC for the. I want to ask a businessman or on for coefficient depreciation. Kwame your money A4C2. So I'm working a level of depreciation. So any pan or Sika or cotton adiano or Quacotosa de Bottom or Quacoto. Now, Kwame, if you look at commercial rate and I don't remind Mama, it was between 25 to 26%. And then another down for a rising to 47%. So we call the free banker. But 47%. Businessmen couldn't plan because a businessman always don't because of fluctuation. Kwame, what was a CA 4.1? Wakano made a fair butchery within 1 week. Maybe 5 Ghana cities. A lot of businessmen or more capital, no more resources because of Canadians are there. Record it, Yano. So it tells us, Kwame, if you look at the economy, NPP for catch there, say, Obia only Madia no Obia wa born IMF. Some of catch say bad managers of the economy, they go to IMF. Yawo Kroma, and Mekai Abonya Beka say, wow, IMF, Bia wa bon nimshe, wa bondodo. The NPP goes to IMF, but they give us conditions why they are going to IMF. Now, Kwame, IMF will be changed. IMF will be a qua.
Economy ni manage.
What I say?
Economy ni managing.
Yes. Some NPP for catch say economy no, and yan papa, and to cock IMF, then means say Kwame, and said I'm conquering. Kwame, if you look at NPP, that be America, me say, Open region back Kwame, we are too grateful when it comes to elections in Ashanti region. I'm going to give one empirical evidence. In 2004, when J. Kufuor took over, go and check the number of percentage you got in the Ashanti region. In 2001, on your 72%. In 2004, you're 77%. On my 3 interchanges, Kufuor emergency unit from Kumasi to Techima on a year coin, Kumasi to Baby on a year coin. If you look at Baba Yana Sports Stadium, it rose up to international standard. It do Baby played me to an ajo and a money now. So if you look at the kind of projects, development, when it comes to monumental things you can feel and touch, J. Kufuor Ashanti region, you can talk about it. Kwame Boame, tell me project started by Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. It's a signature project too. Started and ended by him from 2017 to 2024. If you look at interchanges, Greater Accra 5 to 7. 5 to 7. Ashanti region more votes be brebeno. The more votes be brebeno. One team put one interchange. It was captured in the budget 2021-2022. So they are going to use 3 years. Only by 5 interchanges. Kwame 5 for maintenance. Yet Kroma and NPP 4 Krowura and Tina Cabin Kopimo Branca. No man catch us a March 2024. No man view Branca Inland Port. And Adam no Cassie. 6.0 no Masadi Krowura Kopimo Kejetia. No Kejetia face to a mobile Bessine or maintenance. So if you look at Asante Mantemwa, the kind of problem that they went through, Kwame, but are you not surprised if the regional minister is asked about 5 signature projects in Ashanti region? Now the regional minister cannot label 5 signature projects. If you have the political son to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is a member of parliament, who has been a deputy chief of staff, why minister for works and housing, why minister for roads and highways, who is a cabinet minister, who sits and eats and dine with the president. Near besides mentioned 5 signature projects in Ashanti region. Now so wouldn't mean a recipe for disaster. And Kwame, if you come to Ashanti region now they were having issues. Kwame, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo now if you look at the conduct and sometimes the nature of Akufo-Addo, if you look at election 2020, no 2016, echo 2020, Open constituency Ashanti region, Akufo-Addo a lot of votes.
96.3.
Kwame man 86,000. Kwamuti 86,000. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo time na ope president edino. NDC force o stress radio do o say oba be sre Ghana force unto some de amamu ni be ma no no nkotojo kro be bu nkotojo se Ghana for ntwa ba mfama no. Da bia me kan asem cho so Kwame. And there's one thing about you are like. Baby nyamia page wadu bia no obre ho ase. So person hu nipa yi a give the person money and power. E ho na hu say no. The true nature and the real being comes out. So person hu kwam tam ko yi a maniska say tam na man power. That is why you see egoism and arrogance from people. Na Kwame, baby amo a lot of votes waba. Enya catch was a kwabri easy for say. Omo kwan enya papa. And as the president, one nya mama they go demonstration after you. And now don't call Akufo-Addo so nyone force obi aso nkoto abo Kwame. It is a serious statement. It's a serious statement. Yeah fear ho. Na now don't call Akufo-Addo ba ka by election course we just was say every development be a course we Ghana biano, he gives the sanction to go and do it. And I come here. Tamana sense so catch you say so mo kokko you be independent candidate but kwan benzo ni permit ma ban nchen so be onye kwan fa mo no na don't call Akufo-Addo so no mom na ma kwan ye development ni projects then it means it was deliberate. So if you look at interchange you say it was a deliberate thing from Akufo-Addo. If una ma kwan me ye no ma nyina the meaning say you had the opportunity to help us and why do you do as if some farm? These are the kind of things that come here. Now, a true baby, now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo so you are called a program now work on or he be answering Antiano into the buofu. Kwame the buofu man and no buofu. And my mom was the conduct one here to be problematic. The problems about Yanka Hohe. Now, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo program called Kwasi Kwame. Ya born national anthem and nabi to Akufo-Addo buofu. As my interior minister Henry Cote, Eko Kachi and said, "Didn't born national anthem one sorry." I'm Akufo-Addo palai and when na ye publicly obiahuye Akufo-Addo one kasa ne baba e o mampon ha ya bona sent na Akufo-Addo ba the phone time so kasa Kwame oyeko na Dankwa Akufo-Addo see nothing wrong with it ya wo ha you know say John Dramani mama busu afa wa ba mu o say family and friends George Mutari ba on the buofu ye kasa dia fa Kwame go and do your sex from 2017 to 2024. Look at close allies and associates of Akufo-Addo who was in government. Yet me ma post out me as ambassador at large. Ya ma post executive secretary to the president. Yet me as ambassador at large. Kwame, if you look at normal course, it was extremely difficult for the New Patriotic Party to capture power at that material moment. Because Kwame, ni para no the neighbor no. Na NPP for the Ghana for the in their eyes was too popular. But in the eyes of Ghanaians, it wasn't popular. Kwame, I'm re-equating again. Me say, NPP for any no too popular. But in the eyes of Ghanaians, not popular. Now, Kwame, if you look at executives NPP for you was Ashanti region, and also come home and MPP for co-opposition, executive. Now, in 2016, so we are 76 in Ashanti region. In 2020, we are 71. Kwame, Kwame, young fan say. In 2016, when you're 76, in 2020, when you're 71, and your recipe for disaster, the mission returns are cut figures and it is dropping. Kwame Addo baby egoism, arrogance. Me na me dem ho. Me can say court of competent jurisdiction so the injunction to so ewo ayi your friend is baby akwa wi okay free mpon hui. Ayi agogo. In 2020, mom nkonko ye any internal primaries. Won't me say my use me veto power. Me my use me veto power because my buying the power. Mon nkonko to aba. And I'm got a whole lot of issues. And I want to me, yet when you are 20 independent candidates in 2020 elections, it affected the NPP. In 2024, it moved to 22 independent candidates. And if you look at the conduct of whom to be normal course of Kwame, the last thing Kwame, our duty and responsibility is to enlighten and educate the ordinary Ghanaian. Kwame Tanko so be best Soriano. And I had a call from a big man, so no Soria or hey. What's the reason in saying you we educate people? Kwame, what just when your amount for be used to be media outlet, deliberate misinformation, didn't part time Wokroma. Nipa sama work because of politics. You descend so low into the gutters. Everybody probably my your papa, obey my wabushi any.
96.3.
Yeah. Ne do babu to me now regional chairman man me kase. Ya kwa koi ma me afere Jane opoko adman. Na sa ma me no one joma ma chempna. Was so here ma me no yobia ni tibia as was said by ba, and the NPP didn't talk about this. They see nothing wrong with it because of politics. We descend so low down to a point to say ya bobi this one na me running mate. Then we go after the personality, we don't attack issues. Now, Kwame, they are cause NPP from me, from where I sit. Now I know so Dr. Mahmoud Bamiaba, the sense of the now Dr. Mahmoud Bamiaba, can't say he played an instrumental role. Now, Kwame, I want to ask you something. Now they read the amount. Kwame, Anya Shedia, would your back is so small, Wakomupe. Kwame, it's better. Oh, so now woman away from
Christosum.
No, Kramusum, say Kramus, Christosum. Oh, that episode what I would assume. Kwame Boame. Is betting. Is it a haram or not?
No, haram.
Boame. So, me a true and true Islam. And I'm Muslim, a true and true Christian. Me Kaiser Papa. Chairman Sabon, so ye assemblies of God. But the conduct and the cardinal principles of the church. Betting Yade Papa. Me boy. He stood against it. Make sure that you fight against it. Now, in the Islam war, they don't joke with their doctrine and cardinal principles. If some you're Muslim, now me catch or say the reason why I say Chairman Sabon said they don't want to betting stuff in the buying 10% in the buying say they wanted to make sure that people will not be motivated to do betting.
Yeah.
It is a me a cramoni. Now me catch say me buy me 10% in the free war. I'm motivating betting. Thank you. So I'm running away from my cardinal principles as an Islam because I want to become a president. And we a cramoni, a true and true Muslim will not also vote for you. Because if you look at the cardinal principles, betting a haram. Kwame, NPP from one abom hutu. Okay.
Awie enti we ensema Franco what media to gentutia excellent analysis. Brilliant analysis. I really love it. Intuitia, your Papa Kennedy Agyapong was a key factor in the NPP. Some of us we came here and told you were saying it over and over and over and over. Now you can, but people don't understand. They were not taking our advice. MPP for being eating, obit me frey didi atem. Asat na me wo udus oha obit me frey na watwete me. Obi wa bruchiri odidi matem kika nsɛmfo e de kyerɛ me Kennedy ontimi nya hwe ba omia hwane ene mahu de asie. And those people who were praising Bomia over Kennedy, and then one kasa who musumitinas level, including the Nanado Danko Kufado, Anna or Tonum, what Wabama, any other candidate be MPP Beko position, Montoma Mahamadu Bomia, Mian Kasame X, my ex, then time name X Crock and was my ex Mahamadu Bomia. And you know, they were too sure and they were too arrogant. What I say? They were too arrogant. Say, oh, I deal with the Berwini. Ya father fala, father form father form. And you know, no more at one say, dia apekia kimpaluta what I say na omu edi sifia na mu owo sifia ni bi checking the personality wa na omu mu sisi edi Ghana for so abreko Ghana ye hu chiri you come there what I say obi asora no ponya ndidi ye economy ni mu aye din ibisa osi owo sifia ni bi enti ntwono mu di ni ho no kwa no na eye sebi the list of it Yemkotie Deputy Communications Director de mo MPP Amanyuko no enyo obi bia se Ernest Owusu Bempah aboa papo ne di no aboa papo na akwa wei e bia meka ne kasa bia anye he contribute a lot to MPP's defeat na yehun ho sa no entwo no mudi ye no he contributed a lot Semuka is a UTV and Kofobi organization so Mukope Kwame A+ Abona Chile Bibi. Ghana only Ghana can this thing happen. Say boys be intervening live on television and see and you see Randy B before elections, and I'm the boss say before elections in Randy B. Omuko honum so muko 7 court in Yanshi. Military man mupo so mubura light because live television or Metro TV. You see, it is very sad and sick. Yenkwati Abuapapo, Yamfa credit in my Vim lady of OKFM and Sema Onunso Ogadaye no Yakoba Midnakina Ebetwaso Yakupon and Shrapapa.
You need to be strategic. Now we are campaign elections. Now we'll see. You think it's all about bantering Sami Jenfi on radio and TV will win you an election. You'll be making a terrible mistake. Because I know how to set an agenda. Donald Trump won an election just only by setting, and I told you and I've said it on other platforms, say, the man failure, I winning this election is internal. And I'll repeat it anywhere, any day, any moment. You understand? Square pegs were put in round holes. Some of us were sidelined in the whole campaign operations. And it's a fact. Yes, I'm telling you the fact. Some of us, Obia Memene, former President Rawlings, and Nanti Obia, where we knew what's now mine so for 19 years. Now we call campaign, now we be free more. You don't know what you are doing. If you do, you won't do that. I was just following the bandwagon because I'm a national executive. But I wasn't assigned to any specific role to play. Obia me Kumasi Ashanti region. Me follow is here almost about 2 million people. Almost per masem domi. Ubeye campaign wa Ashanti region. Uduru Hormonamijina campaign so are the only national officer. They don't even mention my name. They don't even give me the microphone to talk. There's so many things that happened. I Kufu at the time that thing didn't happen. So I am telling you that there are so many things that happen. And I will say, people say square pegs were put in round holes, and I'm not a coward. I will say it and say it as it is and let the chief forward they me. What do you say? Miami initiative now started creating something to also help the campaign, but nobody strategically added me to the mainstream. Say yes. Me, I am the best political strategy. We young men in our country are one of the best political strategies in this country. Campaigner, you don't. Next thing is that when you are doing an election, you listen to the body language of the individual when you go into the campaign. You call campaign only flag bearer call campaign. See you be a sort na high table, and they don't even listen to President Rawlings. You listen to the ordinary people, what they are saying. 1 month before election, from say, Ashanti region, there's a serious apathy. Ashanti force woman to about me bobo bantuma minamo for taxi meaning what the ordinary people are saying. And it's difficult. So man force woman to about 6 months down the line. What is the problem?
6 months before.
Upo bikura frena kachire no penny bikura one no neye munyina. I'm supposed to be the deputy communication director. O colleague bikura for telephone frena 1 month no return o call. So buduam o so ye dey o say okofa ayi Kumasi fo aduane nyina na dia ba dia dia minim. They won't pick your calls. They won't pick your call. And for Christ's sake, former President Rawlings, I learned something from him. So friend 5 minutes obe throw back. I've worked with a Kufuado. Oh friend obe throw back. What you say? Oh friend, all the leaders, J. Kufuor, President Kufuor, I'm very close to him. Oh for telephone friend obe throw back. This younger generation, I have bar, yeah, politics say who pick you phone a problem. I don't know. These are some of the problems among for food. So from be crowd information amano. Nipano will not pick their calls because some put so much to position there. Me, I'm the most visited person in Ghana Gas because every party person was visiting me to come and listen to but if you are power banner me chief executive who are you TV so oba betie na bi o mo bi employment we obekana sem kra kirewa o peso ba o but if you are unim say me chief executive of mean to be my employment, when you're ready, I mean, I say corporate communication, and this for Nantiasia, or my fan Kuntima Bagana gas on the Pamim. Me if ya, me sign paper. And you know, you know,
what would be your role now? Would you still be doing because you're almost sidelined during the campaign?
As some me say, you make a tron say, me, dear Mimi Ro, as me play digit to me, my bida. My bida, my mamma medals. Oh, my bida, but my did to me, Abua me a did to me. Thou roll, we are bit away. That's it. You know. I've done a lot of things. Games when we need. And make actually said me say we did behind the scenes a lot of things that have been done. You have no idea. The point that I'm making is me say when it comes to political strategy and winning elections, it's a total different thing altogether. And yet you had us in behind. You can't say you. I'm not a novice in politics, and I'm just telling you. And people should own up and say it as it is and let the chip forward the me. What you ask my mechanic say? He say you near own up near man credit. Na ubia who baby to country. Na you baby and no what you can because these are some of the days I can a dom any son your son takrache. Ah you a dom. What was Adetina party now obi koyadiana only appoint accusing. Maybe there is something about me that they envious of. Some people are envious of. And they want to find out what. Look at the say there's something about you that people are envious of. Yes, of course. And I will say it and say it again and again and again. I will say it because I did someone I say UTV, a Mabubia call UTV. Make them Dana Joe, no beat Quabradi was a mia without any evidence. And Kualano Mukoyana Mame Casemia. Police if I make us a mere. You are more internal information. Just a wounding hobby. No. Listen, I don't want to even glorify certain things. I don't want to glorify. You see, as a political party, you need to be strategic. Now we are campaign elections. Now we'll see. You think it's all about bantering Sami Jenfi on radio and TV will win you an election. You'll be making a terrible mistake.
And also Bempah at least Owusu Bempah with that experience now. As no baby, I know be out in the crowd, Hokasamau. And you'll be at the Kanyasumano, so Hokasamau. But for a young guy to say Miracle Abuaje, but they did the process at him, they did the process from Pomboachi at him, they did the Alan Chamachi at him, or pop program with you at him, or Mamma one is a prof. Don't banter with me because you don't want to go there. Or one in the class as a program, that's it.
Miracle Abuaje?
Yes.
Oh wow, that sounds like
Google on TV3 said Miracle Abuaje had a banter of Professor Entry. But the whole issue is that you have some of these guys, and also Bempah at least Owusu Bempah with that experience. Or new will be Kotina TV so as on Kasa and Yatem Didier, Meboa. Because Kosia, na make a channel per se, Kosia bet me there and Yamamiano. Kosia can be a dangerous weapon or it can be a good food for you. And you'll be betting me you see Kosia Diabodia, a dangerous weapon. But be betting me you see Kosiana, Eddie D. Ami and your protein, Meboa. And you know, as no baby, I know, it's a leadership a situation. As no baby, I know will be out in the crowd, Hokasamau. And you'll be at the Kanyasumano, so Hokasamau. But some of these young guys, someone need.
I'm surprised that you will go to because so far, no more I've seen the no more Shadanya. So that's a
check in Crawford or Casa, Nandi Casamuno or Cassetia Omo. I've cited Professor Ade. I've cited Professor from Pomp watching. I have sat on programs with him on TV3. So, but he's a very brilliant guy. He talks about, but I want us to talk about issues. Not to take things personally. Because meaning send a nipa working hard for the reputation.
Exactly.
Meaning send about me working hard for the PhD. Or Bank of Ghana or Baya Abedi Ayunti. Now do for over 12 years on opposition. We send about me and ODD.
Because no, you may be and the government is in the power. And when people hustle, the same as will be your tongue, and you don't know what and also to be your tongue, Gary, and also be your tomatoes. I respect those people because I respect their hustle. And you are them did any sign panicasa. And my advice, Minia, a month for say, Metesa or Cassan and San or Casami Owusu Bempah and Miracle dangerous. So yeah, Meteo Casadia now can.
Mammy taking this opportunity to explain that.
Okay, explain on
Asamba, ye Musasa Danu, dear the sea, the remote cause of a problem near Chababy, near the Ababesi or near Canasa. Sina me very straightforward. If you are poking me, me are some mamma chia, me man of the near. Opinion, so to a nanny padas and ye cotuabao. Na ko jina baby akokasa wo te wo nkasa wo mo bia mane o na ye do abegina social media na ye di watam so wo be wi abem sebi ono ma menua a wo ye ohima wo krom wo awia ballot papers di akɔhye dem na mo de mu pia ye betwa muti na usi wo fi a ye be yo say ye be hyew ye be yo say I am an individual and I make kase sebi preduasa Sebi ode sotro ko aprinkinsin fia onu so de sotro be hia. It is all the threatening me say mimi ye say ya. I'm also dangerous. I won't sit down for you to come and attack me and get away with it. Because me timi baby and I would warning ever. Say me my say warning one yes and your constituency and the appear could be constituency as anti-achim north. And okay. All mabu e binum no support to the other side. Independent candidates say Mimi Baby Ria Abem. Our bra minimum re if ya near the Korea Abem. Now over Tiabetubetena Chinijonas say my warning. I radio so or can I debet over Tiana Rantebi Ejino make me the video swinging us and you. Owusu Bempah we Abem and the Beshini Fie. You pay say issue. It's got something to do with NPP primaries elections and course for constituency to be independent candidate. Now me baby NPP for be on NPP ni NPP candidate and appear kubi. Now no supporters ni bi Edminam America na ubetiena ya botwini Jonas pa no di watem say ubewi abem ni e threaten ni e ka na omo platforms omo ka omo radio onu nkwa na radio station one independent candidate or radio station wagogo no mo ti radio no so e chada pa di attempt threaten the lives of individuals. I never it got to a point whereby I said they threaten my person. Yeah, when they threaten your person, you also have the right to react, but who react here? Then they go and cut the other pieces. And I was even saying, say, you be obey what they say, Oba Kofa ballot box. Lawyer Uti, Professor Uti, Oba Kofa ballot box. Now dear Janeno. Otia say, Emraya Juma because you will to me your power. No Mako Church of the Memesi your power.
Okay.
Otia say, you will to me your Emraya, clarify. Only first person, I clarify this issue, and I'm glad sir I've gotten the opportunity. What you say? Ufu say we are Babuna Bakofa ballot paper and be prepared to sign your obituary. And I said that because almost came out from only. No, I'm a professor. Man can be at maybe the BB who I can be to class them, but they threaten me. And they threaten my individual, they threaten my family. But and I had the right to
post as deputy director of communication, post MPP for losing. When people say that,
that is absolute barbardash for anybody to say that post Donald Trump who America go lose. Listen to me, baby. We have vociferous and the party for no call for certain person to come and lead the party. We have vociferous now. Come on, Guinea, Africa for no, they have their mentality and they have the way. Me, I will say it as a I don't care who ox is dog. God, I will say it as it is a letter chief forward in me. What you say? Okasa this say me call him Makumi Kudi Ubia.
Who didn't comfort them? Who heja. and they need to be the man. Like you are saying, it's almost sideline. You know, Owusu Bempah. Line that article. You better go one moment before you see one here that call. For instance, you know this attack on media houses. People are saying you were behind it. That's an allegation, not it.
But if you had that, and you believe that I'm that powerful to cause that thing. No, but listen. If you had a mention is there, if you had a mention, cancer material, the TV. We are so be in the body language in the way I sit it, and the words here. Me personally, Umia in privately, me be me many soon it may be a me castana me mammy voice so in a vigor and authority way. That is how me papa kazaza me papa me grandfather. That's how they talk with authority. And that is how it is. It's not something that me no can say. Make my voice about for, but still you will see that kind of and non say who kasana say and I said you who pessimia bunukwasiano and yano also on tiasemasi. And no, say me no me you be I didn't some fun from feature is a major more say who be cancer. No, listen, no. What I'm saying, don't get it right. I am ABAP. And now look, Professor can be a very important say. Politics will be an enemies. NDC mu me nan fofo wo mu a me no mu di agro and any nyina my best friend power NDC is Samikefi. But you don't know, we talk you any problem obi any problem asema make canon tiase is my friend. It's the point that I'm telling you say obi no obi any problem o baby. Me go ansema ama kufibu ano e madam for me call trying to feed me come baby obi any problem obana me ne
sideline. Why do people think that you are cost one and yet to say for your YouTube in Kokurun Kopo?
Both the political party be Naba and NPP. You are vociferous, you are opinionated, you are dynamic, you are charismatic. You expect some of the youth within the party to like you because they have some claim that I have the favor from the president. Some claim this, and you will be able to and I know say Mabunu sorry call UTV. I mean, greater crack. Oh, Kakaya Asante region crack. And Asante region Mabunu, and I mean, not greater crack region. And this thing goes there now. Open what's the more? No be kokana semwa. And every day this goes on. They Owusu Bempah. That means the only minimum day. And what is the imperial test mean? Me call for the UTV.
But I'm asking you so that you can.
But the thing is that what upusa your police for your investigation? Yes, I'm a call. And when you if you open our catastrophe.
I have not seen the police report. I'm asking you.
As I make a choice. They make a choice. Say empirical facts prove everywhere. Say some no cause war. And Maburu be no someone tiasa man say no man cause sorry ako UTV ako ya. Na me no do I am I a youth organizer of the NPP? Me NPP youth organizer. Ubusa any ati Maburu no call obu free if an ekwe. I don't know. I would never know up to date. I don't even know how this assumption and allegations was leveled against me. It got to a level say can make crabby obia. UTV nyame relationship I come assume mukra jisika kese. Then you come to court and prove beyond reasonable doubt say me na me dey obi ba ho. Yes, Baba Dashina obi mpewa semwa. No, kikanin some personal pettiness. I don't know where the thing come from. MPP, MPP domino, MPP move almost about 2/3 of the party. The general ransom power. They are popular within the party. Okay. And you know.
What would be your role now? Would you still be doing because you're almost sidelined during the campaign?
They say you make a try say me the mimi rule as me play the pumi amaye bida my yama medals ewo ho my bida but my gitumi abua me agitumi that role
we bida
that's it. It you know I've done a lot of things within the political party. And I make say within behind the scenes a lot of things that have been done. You have no idea. The point that I'm making is me say when it comes to political strategy and winning elections, it's a total different thing altogether. And yet you had us in behind you can't say you. I'm not a novice in politics. And I'm just telling you, and people should own up and say it as it is and let the chip forward they make. What you ask me can say? Is a you near own up near man credit. Na obia hu baby otuo kotwere na ye hu baby anokre no wode ka because these are some of the days I can say obi say obi akọ YouTube na obi go YouTube maburu na say awu afia uti studio we obi bo ura order ade ake as a professor na professor obi mpe what ade ka say professor no agia to na dey jargon na oka because it's a political it's a dirty game and you and I should know say it's a dirty game and people to suit their own whims, political whims and caprices. And they do that to suit their own aim. What did they mention as empty? Yes, they know themselves and the posterity will come to judge them. A dom any son, your son takrate.
Ah, you.
A dom.
Nami we want to be anti-entertainment.
What was Sakura?
Adetina maburu bebre wa party ni na obi koya dia na only point accusing. Maybe there is something about me that they envious of. Some people are envious of. And they want to find out what. Look at the
say there's something about you that people are envious of.
Yes, of course. And I will say it again and again and again. I will say it because I did someone I say UTV, a Mabubia go UTV. Make them Dana Joe, no beat Quabradi was a mia without any evidence. And Kualano Mukoyana Mame Casemia. Police if I make us a mia. You more
internal information, just a wounding movie.
No. Listen, I don't want to even glorify certain things. I don't want to
So that is it. Enti ye can't go frontier here. Ye can't go frontier here. And that's a one can say. Ye can't yo. Bomia ni munye du, bomia ntimi biti mahamu, bomia wabon, bomia we incompetent, bomia we ditro. Ye can't ya. Ama ye mubi nkrano, ye nyatan wo kurom ha. Enkofo bebre se na meka na first afre didi atem ehumileti ye aka che se na wo kura no se bi Kennedy ni ye kromfo Kennedy wudi ni Kennedy si Kennedy ye that enti Kennedy ntimi ndi NPP suma ni yi na hwan ena se bi wapoto amana fia ukiri se di bom dibia eyiyi enyiyi Kennedy eka party ho Professor Dubu ahin penso je kufo penso Kennedy edi party yachi not say we di akire keke o Kennedy ayini sika abo party no Kennedy de na hoodin Kennedy has done a lot of things for this party and NPP said the communications ni onu ankasa ni TV stations awo di ye adwuma de ma ofa kwabena kwa chi yankopon fa ne clearance wo man FM the way Kennedy ati abon homogen abedu sambrewe na adrum bra e wose mo hine no monyam no nso be di party ne nima musi obi free ehimfa palugu wale adenya oye akufado ne vice enti chinchinya the tradition na ye follow no yae ne ye twam enti no sa aduru miso na ye follow etwam enti ye mabomia emedi so ene bomia bedi so amoda fom se team ene obi bia 1PP mu na hu ni smoothness level ene obi bia o ka party ne ho no ahun say in fact entwo we die bi sida and this is unprecedented intro enti alan kwadwo kiramantin Utimi titi papai party no enam no so ena wo Akufo-Addo wo obeye president. Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen gave you that opportunity by allowing you to go instead of saying Komobeko runoff in 2008 election presidential no, that was primaries for NPP no. But Alan told himself, say, wo ye me bra panyin na ukoba me se sebi de adru no so no me obema matwa so. Ema wunya ntiase na na adoda nkwa Akufo-Addo uma Alan sa assurance no. You gave him that assurance say onya abotre ontwen ukowia ono so betwa so. Ono wi say na wabo tiri mu po say wo de uwia obema vice aide atwa so na watimi akotene fie chinchim 60 ya. Enti na enye nwanwa say bomia nam na okase yemfa stia na ma no because stia no dia komo Akufo-Addo. Ene stia na bono break cry and farm no ene ene gia cry and farm no handbrake cry and farm no na wo se den ade ya Ghana for any ambre me petia mo petia rubber president tia rubber president mo fasti ane mame me se mo fa mame hey bomia come out and see it again ade na a guy then no entertaining crofo. You were not campaigning, no, you were rather entertaining us. You were rather entertaining us. Some of us are emotional, daily, no. Now you show videos on your religious stress because you were like a joker. Now we change. When crowd of funny face and on kind of what anyway. So MPP knew all this thing. But now idea woman is nkofo bi ne ngoma na omunim se party ndi be luso. Yes, nkofo bi no mo ye papa Kennedy say onu no nim say there is no way Bawumia can beat Mahama and it will never happen. It would never happen. Ni na eba no bekan say Bawumia ni munyedu. Bawumia yo trofo. Bawumia wake wantimi manage economy ni ye. And some Bawumia kan ina wendi so. So there is no way Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Yinimno as a Ghana's vice president can beat former president John Dramani Mahama in these presidential elections. We said it emphatically. You can't them. We said it. Say MPP mu ya mistake. Mu yi akwa we ya enkoye. Enti enye won wase mu yi ni wie mu gina platforms mu ye campaign we die enkoye mama ejano kimpaluta ena na ose homo mo sa but no munim se enwum no mo bono na yo banka so mo nwum we die enkoye mama minim to enti ayade bia sebi MPP amanyuko no pa yewra Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen mo kwase not ekogu papa yani mase na bi then time na bi Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen egina asen eye breku then time wonom na omo ye den omo organize omo last rally NMP NDC for so ye omo dia asen kushia right ena omo ye den omo eye rally no Jachi question any Charles Owusu some kai 2023 or 2022 it is here na escape my dream anyway Alan jina hono mo kasa na omo di Bawumia be stage enka mumfa Bawumia kra mfa akire na bi Owusu Bempah outside ntan omo organize Miracle Saboaginom edura na ko stage abra Alan kasa ena nkofo boji so Bawumia Bawumia must win na omo ishemi Alan kwaye so embarrassed inti sa ni ma we na ka ho ena ma MPP for sebi omo lusu poto omo chese lusu we bi si de wo me kwa bedwe mu aya na isanye misere se na political party ben pa eno mutimiya 41 ebi si da in our this fourth republic me mega menyanhu bi da ebie wo hu bi da de me menyanhu bi da menyanti bi so da me ye wo menyanche nti menyanhu bi da but according to history no eno so ebi si da. So it is very, very, very embarrassing and what disgraceful. And think of woman homework. And you people should stop blaming each other. Munja some more portion blames obentin simisi hwane na mun sha se nye post mutebus whoever na mun hwe de kobaya emasa defeating ebaye. And I think say a bit now reorganize your party and your party will come to power again because in Ghana the NPP fees on NDC but NDC fees on NPP but that is the culture, that is the tradition. We had the multi-party system in Juma, what duopoly. Anyway, two-party system in Ghana, but in our democracy and in our democratic jurisdiction, a multi-party system. But Ghana, dear, you submine acquires a two-party system, which NDC goes, MPP comes, NDC goes. That is how it is. So, sanity. I mean, for and cheer more ding, and yes, die more ship and fanko mammy. Cheba for a United States of America, New York, and a mamma war, or Bumachi Domami, Yankopon Yoke, Yankopo more, more than Quatintine, and the Ovinano, intimate engine ye and farm. Now, the year 2025 from Yankopon Tin and Fancho, the Bibi and Timmy and Coso, 101, and Famawne, or Busia, Yankopon should be Biama, Michi, a year royal beans with UK, Mammy, Yankopo in Shirawati, and you will be Bia, or Shemagative, and Yankopon, you'll be Biakasia. Any baby I'm supporter with my macro baby credit goes to a year Lawson TV Lawson FM any a fair poker village and a mama in information with Yanko Point macro bye bye.